breath in. Those. One more time. She didn't hear. Right. Toward the floor. Only go as far down as is comfortable. There you go. Give your shoulders a little wiggle. Bottoms up. Bottoms up in the air, Chris. There you go. Then roll back up with your head being the very last thing. Tuck your chin into your chest. Your head will be last things. Roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. Some cheerful farmers who decided to plant some seeds. That's your cue. Go to your mark, please. Do you remember where your mark was?
I think on
Okay, we'll go with that. They first, okay, seeds, it's good. Seeds, you both stand up stage of your farmer, remember? You're going to stand behind your farmer. First, the farmers dug holes in the ground with their shovels. Just the farmers. Good. Dig, farmer, dig back there. Where's your shovel? Hold your shovel in your hand. Remember your pantomime skills? Hold your shovel. There you go. This was hard work in the hot sun. Right. Then they planted each seed in its hole and carefully covered the seeds with a layer of dirt. Gently put your seeds in the hole. Seeds curl up, don't lay out long. There you go. Seeds, not with your batushkis to the audience, please. Heads to the audience, not batushkis. There you go. As the farmers gathered their tools, farmers, you're going to collect your tools and put them in your backpack or your bag or your belt. They said, remember you're going to repeat after me, I hope our seeds grow well.
I hope our seeds grow well.
Right. The farmers knew that it was now time for the sun and rain to do their jobs, so they scampered back to their farmhouses and waited. Very good. Now, you guys, get ready because it's almost your cue. Don't come up here in the audience. Get backstage there. We can move the... I want to see you guys shine with your bodies. Excellent shining, but all I see is your batushki. There you go. Shine upstage of your seat so we can see you. Beautiful. Then the seeds heard a loud knocking on the ground. Sunbeams, help me. The seeds called, who is it?
Who is it?
Seeds, go ahead and put your heads up when you talk if you want. The reply came, we are the sunbeams.
We are the sunbeams.
Open up and let us in.
Open up and let us in.
We want to help you grow.
We want to help you grow.
But the seeds said no.
No!
The seeds didn't want to grow. They were comfortable in the cool, dark, quiet ground, so the cozy seeds whispered, go away.
Go away. Go away. Go
Right.
away.
The sunbeams floated away. Good exiting. Everything was still once again. Before long, the rain began to fall. Suddenly, the seeds heard another knocking sound on top of the ground. Go upstage of your seeds, raindrops. Behind your seeds. Behind your seeds. Okay. The seeds called, who is it?
Who is it?
The reply came, we're the raindrops.
We're the raindrops.
Open up and let us in.
Open up and let us in.
We want to help you grow.
We want to help you grow.
But the seeds said no.
No!
The seeds weren't ready to grow. They were comfortable in the cool, dark, quiet ground. So the grumpy seeds moaned, go away.
Go away! Go away!
The raindrops evaporated. That's your exit cue, raindrops. Back to stage right. Back to stage right, raindrops. There you go. Everything was still for a long time. After a while, this is everybody, guys, the seeds noticed a great deal of activity above them. This is where everybody comes back into their seed. Raindrops, sunbeams, and farmers go to your seeds. You don't need to chat. But you do need to stand upstage of your seed.
We don't want to see your buff buff.
Upstage of your seed.
Zion, it's down.
Suddenly the seeds heard a loud knocking sound on top of the ground. The seeds called, "Who is it now?" The reply came, "It's us, the farmers. It's us, the sunbeams. It's us, the raindrops." And you know you only say your line there, right? They all wanted so much to help the seeds grow. Do you remember that was a big cue for everybody to squat down? They all wanted so much to help the seeds grow. So they worked the soil, and they shined, and they watered, and they made the seeds feel welcomed into the world. Well, the seeds thought it over very carefully, and feeling rather brave, they said, "Boys and girls, there doesn't need to be any talking. Honey, you worry about what your job is. And we're ready to grow." So the little seeds grew. This is your big moment, seeds. And grew, and grew, and they just kept growing. Everybody else is short. Nobody else stands up, only the seeds. The seeds only grew and grew and grew until they were beautiful big plants and trees and flowers. The farmers and the sunbeams and the raindrops looked on proudly, and they were all very happy. Belly buttons toward the audience out here.
Stand up, face the audience.
Everybody take a bow. Very good. Classroom. Should we say the date? It's June 7th, right? Here we go. Oh, from the story by Sarah, there were some cheerful farmers who decided to plant some seeds. First, they dug holes in the ground with their shovels. Work in the hot sun. Then they planted the seeds in the holes and carefully covered the seeds with a layer of dirt. Tools, they said, "I hope our seeds grow well." The farmers knew that it was now time for the sun and the rain to do their jobs, so they scampered back to their farmhouses and waited. The seeds heard a loud knocking sound on top of the ground. The seeds called. The reply came, "We are the sunbeams. Open up and let us in." But the seeds said no. The seeds didn't want to grow. They were comfortable in the cool, dark, quiet ground. So the cozy seeds whispered. The sunbeams floated away. Everything was still. The seeds called, "Who is it?" The reply came, "We are the raindrops. Open up." But the seeds said no. The seeds weren't ready to grow. They were comfortable. So the grumpy seeds moaned, "Go